Ladies and gentlemen, I want to speak on this. There's a video came out of Dwight Howard and his son. I guess they were on some elliptical machine or whatever, and his son was like, "Daddy, I can't do it no more." And Dwight was like, "No, you can do it. Keep going." And a lot of people had something to say. I think Dwight might have been the ex-girlfriend, baby mama, whoever was like, "Oh, well, you trying to be a daddy, you just showing up for the cameras, you just doing that for the cameras and the internet, you not really a real parent." I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. But for those who were saying that Dwight was being too hard on the son, when the son was saying, "Hey, I can't do no more. I can't do this. I can't do that." And he was crying and upset. And Dwight was like, "No, son, keep going. Trust me. You can do it. I believe you can do it. Keep going. Don't stop till I tell you to stop." Believe it or not, yeah, that's kind of a part of fathering. Any of those who had a father, if you have a father or if you had a father and your daddy was halfway decent, yeah, that's kind of part of it. You got to be tough on them boys, man. You got to be tough on the boys. I know there's a lot of people who criticize, fathers who are hard on their fathers to say, "Oh, well, you being too hard on these boys. You can't be." Listen, man, a young boy's job in the natural order of things, a young boy is supposed to grow up and be a provider and a protector for his woman and his children, his family. He's supposed to be able to, have power and dominion and be a leader over all of that. And when I say leader, I'm not talking about the person who stands in front barking orders at everybody. And the side note about a leader is the person who is in front, but the leader is the person who puts themselves last. If you are an actual effective leader, you are out front and you're putting yourself last. Okay? So all I'm saying is, if you have somebody who's pushing their son to be great, that is a good thing. When you can push somebody and say, "Hey, look, I know you think you can't do anymore, but you actually can. I'm going to show you how to break that glass ceiling to where you, in your mind, you're saying, I can't do anymore. I'm tired. I'm hurting. This is not I can't do anymore. I don't have anything left." There actually is something left. And then a good father, a good coach, a good teacher will teach that person, especially when they're young, that, "Hey, I'm going to show you how to obtain the next level of when you think that there's nothing left, when you think that you've tapped out. I'm going to show you how to get to the next spot." Now, I know a lot of people would disagree with that. And hell, I'm not saying this to make you agree with it. All I know is that there's certain people out there who know how to achieve great things, and they teach their children how to do it. You may not even like these people as people. Tiger Woods' father did. Floyd Mayweather's father did. Venus and Serena's father did. Michael Jackson's daddy did. Sometimes you have people who just push you to greatness. Maybe their methods were extreme, but all of those people that I just named have extreme success. Not saying they're better or worse than anybody else. I'm just saying, but the results speak for themselves. That's all. And you have to think about it like this. People who push certain people to extreme success, or if they push themselves to extreme success, are very necessary in this society. Why do you say that? Think about it in this context. If a doctor looked at you and told you, "Hey, look, you have this particular type of disease or this particular type of condition, and it is going to take a certain procedure that most doctors can't do in order to save your life. Other than that, it's going to be terminal. It's not going to end well." Would you want the doctor that is all right? Or you want the doctor that's going to push himself to the extreme to make sure that you wake up from that table?